My whole family was already grieving, and I was smack dab in the middle of the trauma of the slow, painful death of a sibling, one that I could barely process. At the church where I work as a pastor, I was mingling with congregants in the lobby after our Sunday service. As happened often in those days, someone asked me how Roxanne was doing. I started to answer, "Well, she's dying." With a mixture of horror and dismay, this person put her hand over her mouth. "Don't say that," she said vehemently. I was temporarily stunned, shocked by her statement and confused how I should respond. "What do you want me to say?" I asked, utterly bewildered. "Well, it's just, you have to have hope," the woman said. I debated walking away and taking my aching soul with me, but I wanted to defend myself. I wanted this woman to understand why I absolutely needed to say what I had said. "I do have hope," I answered, trying to keep my emotions in check. "I have hope that if we live to the Lord, and if we die to the Lord, and that whether we live or die, we belong to the Lord." My voice stayed surprisingly even as I shared this favorite scripture that had brought me hope during this painful season. And maybe now it would help her get the hint to back down a bit. "But you can't give up," the woman pressed on, clearly distraught. I don't remember what I said next, but I remember that I was baffled and I was hurt. What did this person even mean? What did not giving up look like? Was it praying for a miracle that I'd accepted was not going to happen in this lifetime? Was it refusing to admit that my sister's death was imminent? Was it reciting platitudes like, "She can still beat this," or pretending, for this woman's sake, that Roxanne's health was better than it was? How was it giving up to accept the reality that my sister was going to die? I heard the message loud and clear on that Sunday in the spring of 2013. There is no space for your grief here. There is no space for death. There is no room for your despair. The woman was okay with miracles. She was comfortable with optimism. She could make sense of one version of hope. But death? Not so much. I know she meant well and that she was only trying to protect me from the pain that my sister dying would cause me. Suggesting that the death might not happen was meant to uplift me. But in that moment, I needed space for a pain that wasn't going anywhere anytime soon. I needed to name the huge thing that was right in front of me, the thing that consumed all my waking thoughts and kept me up at night. I didn't need to be told to not give up. I didn't need to be told to have hope. I needed grieving room. In a culture of relentless optimism, I was learning that this space was going to be hard to find.